On the wedding night, the girl was nearly choked to death by her husband. She was the daughter of a general's family. Just a month earlier, the general had returned victorious from battle, but the emperor arranged his daughter's marriage to a sickly and cruel prince, making him realize the emperor had begun to see his power as a threat. If he dared to defy the decree, the emperor would have an excuse to wipe out their entire household. The girl had no choice but to accept the marriage. When she entered the bridal chamber, she saw the prince sleeping. His handsome face eased her worries. She thought she would be safe as long as she didn't anger him. At that moment, her hairpin fell to the floor. The girl prayed it wouldn't wake the prince, however, he had already opened his eyes and stared at her. She immediately stumbled in fear, but he grabbed her neck first, demanding to know who she was. The girl used all her strength to explain she was his wife. Hearing this, the prince released her. Right at that moment, the girl saw blood at his mouth. She summoned her courage and offered him her handkerchief, but the prince immediately asked if she had heard the terrible rumors about him. When the girl nodded, he choked her again, ordering her to reveal her true purpose in marrying him. Though she insisted it was by imperial decree, he didn't let go. Seeing this, the girl stopped resisting. This triggered memories of the prince's childhood. His mother had hated his birth, and even wished him dead with her own hands. The prince finally released the girl, but demanded she consummate the marriage. To calm her, he said he would teach her patiently. Just as he moved to kiss her, the girl stopped him, claiming she knew what to do. She then took off her outer robe and declared she was ready. However, her invitation was met with silence. When she turned in confusion, she saw the prince had lost interest and was preparing to sleep. Late at night, the girl still couldn't get to sleep. While the prince slept, she moved closer to study his face. The rumors said he wouldn't live past 25, so he had been driven out of the imperial palace, and his temperament had darkened ever since. This made the girl feel sympathy for him, and she missed her family even more. Gradually, she fell asleep in his arms. Little did she know, the prince had been awake the whole time, and he gently wiped away her tears. The next morning, the girl woke relieved to be alive, then noticed the prince was being re-examined. The doctor asked why he had woken early the day before, but the prince remained silent. Worried about his care, she stepped out and said she'd accidentally woken him by lying on him. Hearing this, the prince immediately ordered her out. The girl felt wronged. Before leaving, she reported to the doctor that the prince had been coughing up blood. Later, a guard reported the girl had slipped out of the residence, and her behavior was highly suspicious. The prince followed her at once and accidentally uncovered her secret. It turned out the girl was the owner of the capital's largest rouge shop. She took in widows of fallen soldiers and taught them skills to support themselves. This changed the prince's view of her. However, the moment he saw his elder brother enter, the suspicion seized him again.